Pete Pwanduck earlier, hopefully getting him through some confidence because he has been down the last couple of weeks, but I'm sure it doesn't take him much to be back up.
He wouldn't be wrong in saying that at all. Hannah gets the lucky roll in the first free throw. And he makes both. 7-6. So, what can the Cavs respond with? AJ Williams swings it across to Donlan, steps back for three, guarded by Rhymes, and he gets the lucky roll. Bounce off the front of the iron on the backboard, and the three ball was good from Matt Donlan. He has 5 points in this game already. 11-7 is the lead for the Cavs as Mabubi couldn't get the lucky roll himself. Donlan with the rebound. Swings it into AJ Williams. McInnes back to Williams for three. That's good again from AJ Williams. And the Cavs starting to hit up from outside. You cannot fall asleep beyond the arc if you're Hume City here at all. Mabubi to Kumars, already had a three ball. Decides to take it inside. He smoked the open layup though. And Dolman grabbed the rebound. Williams back to Dolman. His athleticism and his height, one of the most ridiculous I've seen. Head down low against Pondat. Looks to post up. Missed the finish, and Martin came up with the rebound. 7-point Cavs lead here. A lot on the line in the context of finals for the Broncos. Mabubi drives, dishes out to Martin. Guarded by Enge, backs him down, kicks it out to Mabubi. Deep three, just falls short. Rebound head down the floor, and the pass was too heavy for Mike McInnes. We've got a timeout going Hume City's way early in this quarter. 5 minutes in. It's a 14-7 Cavalier lead. Donlan, he has the 5 points. AJ Williams has the 5 points also. Calvin Enge with the 2, as well as Brendan Head with a couple for Hume City. 3 points for Dom Kumos, 2 to Joel Rhymes, 2 to Peter Pondak. And that's the extent of the Hume City scoreline for the time being. Hannah, what have you made of this first 5 minutes?
Really impressed with Casey at the moment. They're playing quick, they're playing with confidence, which is pretty much the opposite of the Broncos. They're a little bit hesitant. They had a couple of good plays in there, but yeah, just Casey are all playing with confidence. They've hit a couple threes, and yeah, they're just really on top of the Broncos at the moment.
Dolan's already 2 from 2 from the field rather, and I know it's just the one inside. That was the deep mid-range shot as well as the three ball, but he can't. From a Broncos perspective, he can't heat up at all. They can't allow him to heat up because he will go bonkers, and that's the last thing that Hume City need, especially on a night like this. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, he's already 100% from the field, only a couple shots, but he's one of those players that he sees that go in once, and then he'll just roll on from there. So, out of the timeout, Kafritzis comes into the game for the Broncos. Mabubi pulls up the three, top of the three ball is good from Cheyenne Mabubi. Cuts the deficit to 4 points. And the three ball is starting to fall early for both sides here. Both teams are electing to go from beyond the arc to shoot. Enge inside guarded by Martin, airballed the mid-range floater. Kafritzis comes up with the rebound. Holds it up, goes into Rhymes. Posting up his Pondak on head, looks to attack him. No foul called. They're wondering why. No foul called. Down the floor, McInnes took the contact. Offensive foul on Mark McInnes. Ran straight into Lucas Kafritzis. Interesting because it looked like a foul on the shot originally.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, he really got the bit of the hand there, Kafritzis, but first personal on Mike McInnes. And a little win there for the Broncos who were beaten down in the fast break transition there soundly. Yeah. That was an easy basket nearly any day of the week. I think I just got to take what they can get with that one and move on and hopefully have a good offensive set here. Here is Rhymes. Three ball coming. Got it. 3-point play, making a 4-point play for Joel Rhymes. He was set behind the line, 3 points are good, and he's going to the charity stripe for one extra to tie this game. Goodness me, what a finish from Joel Rhymes.
That was great, but also that doesn't surprise me. He's done that multiple times this season, and yeah, he's the same. Once he gets his eye on the ball going in the rim, that's it. He's going to hopefully have a pretty good game.
He loves playing in front of the home crowd here at the Corral, that's for sure. As he makes the free throw, he makes the extra, ties the game at 14. 7-0 run in favour of the Broncos at the moment. Ben Waterhouse comes into the game, and here he is for the Cavs, and making an early impact, gets the friendly roll, and restores the Cavs lead. So Rhymes again, can he do it again? Not quite this time, or did he get the lucky roll? Rebound here again by Waterhouse. Coast down the floor, into head, fakes the jump shot, swings it. Here is Donlan, guarded well by Rhymes though. Head again, inside to Ensch. Ensch guarded by Pondak. Good hands there from Pondak, brilliant defense. And now
Great D.
The pass is okay, but put Mabubi in a bit of trouble, and there's a foul on the floor. That one now on Lucas Kafritzis. Both sides making subs. Angus Howie comes into the game for Brenton Head for the Cavs, and Joel Rhymes and Peter Ponta come out for Jake Martin and Anthony DeRosso, who I may add had 43 points in the Youth League men's game prior to this one in a 97-92 win over the Cavs as well. So he's coming off a massive game. Can he replicate that again? We'd like to think so. Williams again. Swings it out. Here's Donlan. Steps back, up it goes, short this time, and Martin picks up the rebound. In transition quickly, the Broncos not wasting much time, not messing around. Martin pulls up for three. Unlucky there, look for a foul, didn't get it, and here come Casey in transition, and not quite. Just went a bit too much for him, and here comes Mabubi in transition, pulls up for the mid-range jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound and resets the basketball. Again, rolls off the screen, looks to swing. Not much on offer. Kafritzis looks to drive inside Killy. Right on the baseline. No foul call either. Two on the shot clock, putting it up. There's a foul on the floor. Martin seems a little bit shaken up. The foul is on Angus Howie. So the shot clock will be reset to 14 seconds. It was it did expire rather, but foul came first.
Yeah, I think the foul literally just come 1 second before the shot clock, so probably lucky there.
Mark Longworth, the ref, is giving Kyle a bit of an explanation as to why that was a foul. Kafritzis, DeLorso for three, not quite. Martin with a rebound, it'll be a rebound though. Foul on Jake Martin. Pushed AJ Williams in the back there. Got to be careful, the Broncos.
And that'll be
with
second
foul trouble.
personal foul as
second
well.
personal on Martin early in this game. Can't afford foul trouble, as we said. Williams running the point at the moment for the Cavs. They also went down behind the play. Donlan got the ball and knocked down to three. And again, he's up to 8 points now. Matt Donlan extends the lead to 5, and Calvin Enge nearly got the steal on Martin, but it went out of court before he could pick it up again. Kafritzis to inbound, looks inboard, finds Martin into Killy. He's guarded by Howie. Looks to back him down, looks inside. Good take by Liam Killy. Brilliant move. The strength of the big man just beat Howie around in the post. Waterhouse now guarded by Kafritzis. Swings it across to Williams. Still hasn't had a sub yet. AJ Williams rolls around, swings it to Donlan, who also hasn't had a rest. There'll be a foul on the baseline here. This one on Liam Killy. His second foul as well, I believe, in this game, Liam Killy.
I think so.
It definitely is,
yeah.
Yep. Peter Pondak comes back into the game as Killy has a rest. So, Howie swings it immediately to Waterhouse. Off the roll was Donlan. Looks it back inside. It's a good post, and Howie offensive foul. No score. The points will not count. The hook on the elbow from Howie was seen by Mike Longworth, and another free possession perhaps for the Broncos. The Cavs in the bonus, but with the offensive foul, we don't go to the free throw line here. So at the moment, Hume City just maintain possession of the basketball. Kafritza swings it to Martin, pulls up for three, and that's good. He loves it, Jakey Martin. He loves a bit of the three ball, that's Jake Martin, and once he gets going, he gets going. Just over a minute to go in this quarter. Williams for a response, couldn't get to four. Rhymes picks up the board. Looks to attack against Donlan, swings it out to Martin. Can he respond? Another one, not quite. Waterhouse, good pass down the floor to Head. Really put it up. Good finish from Brendan Head. It's a 2-point game, 45 seconds to go in this first term. It's been rather entertaining. Kafritzis looks at DeLorso, look for the roll. The mid-range is good from Anthony DeLorso. Lovely little finish with the floater. The mid-range is good. Half a minute to go. Williams swings it across. Donlan for three. Not quite this time. But again, threatening from the outside is Matt Donlan. His hops are incredible and his agility is just as good as anyone in this competition. Shot clock is off. Final possession going the way of the Broncos here. Rhymes into Pondak. Back at the Kafritzis. 7-5 on the clock. Out of the attack, Kafritzis lost the ball. Going the way of Casey here, and a wasted possession there from Hume City.
Possession there.
With just over 2 seconds to go. Head to inbound. How do they go about this? Finds Waterhouse, needs to put it up. Does in time and doesn't get it to fall. So after one, scores are level. Casey and Hume City locked away at 21 after 10 minutes. It's been a rather entertaining first quarter. Hannah, what do we make of this first quarter?
Well, a very up and down first quarter, I thought. I mean, Casey started off really well, 7 of 14 at the start, and then Matt Foster called that timeout. And from there, the Broncos have put together a few good offensive sets, other than that last one just there. But, I mean, Jake Martin hit a 3. Joel Rhymes had that 4-point play as well. He's got 6 points. And I think overall, almost pretty much what I expected, 21 all. Matt Donlan's been pretty good with 8 points. I think it's been an entertaining game. It's been pretty quick, but also a little bit sloppy as well. I mean, they've got 4 fouls and 5 fouls each, with Casey with 5, to a couple of players as well. So for Casey, Angus Howie has 2 fouls, as well as Michael McInnes, and then for the Broncos, Liam Kelly and Jake Martin also have 2 fouls each. So I think they just need to clean that up a bit. Otherwise, it's been a pretty entertaining game.
It definitely has, and we do talk about the foul trouble. Jake Martin being one of the big ones that he can't get too complacent early. We know he loves to commit to the on ball, and he loves to defend that, and sometimes he can get a little bit overzealous on the offensive end with his shoulder charging in. But although he's got a couple of fouls offensively, he's got the 3 points only. But we love to see him on the scoreboard. We love to see him scoring from the outside, because if he starts scoring nearly from beyond the arc, we've seen him go off, we've seen him go nuts, and it's a good sight to see. As we're about to get this second term underway, Casey will have possession of the basketball, or no, it'll be Hume City rather with possession of the basketball. So scores level at 21 heading into this second term. Joel Rhymes has himself 6 points in this game as well. He looks to pull up, holds it. He's now guarded by Keith Robinson. DeLorso looks it in to Jake Martin. Mid-range jumper, rims in and out. No rebounders there for the Broncos, and Williams in transition for the Cavs. Waterhouse nearly dispossessed by DeLorso. Williams again. He's going to pull up for 3. It's on its way, but it's going to be fouled by Shane Mabubi, and he's going to have 3 coming at the charity stripe. A bit sloppy on the defensive end from Shane Mabubi there, and he gifts AJ Williams potentially too many free throws.
Yep, just got in his landing zone there, so obviously you see that a lot in the NBA, and the shooting player needs somewhere to land, and
Exactly
Cheyenne
right.
Mabubi just got a little bit too overcommitted on that.
The shooter has a cylinder, and he's allowed and is given the right to land within that cylinder, and Mabubi did jump in it. He misses a second, then Williams rather. He made the first. He's got one more to come. So he makes 2 out of 3. One possession game here in favour of the Cavaliers. Delorso into Martin, to Mabubi. Into Rhymes again, looks for the one-handed fade, was short. Rebound here by Waterhouse. Transition down the floor, into head. He couldn't finish it though, and rebound there by Pondak. And Hume City to reload and go again. Delorso looks to attack Waterhouse, backs him down, fakes a shot. Lost possession, gets it back out. Shane Mabubi, 9 on the shot clock, swings it in. Pondak all by himself, mid-range jumper. It's good from the big man. And that will give him some confidence as well from the field. Game is tied again. In transition though, that was Robinson looking to respond with a triple, couldn't get it to fall. Mabubi, Martin looks to do the exact same himself, again way too short. Rebound this time by Calvin Enge, who brings the ball down. Is that a defensive foul? Yes, it is. And Calvin Enge stuck the shoulder in. And the offensive fouls are coming quick and fast for both sides at the moment. They're loving to attack quickly, but it's coming at a price.
And the referees are all over it too, so got to keep those shoulders in. And I mean, that one was pretty obvious there, and no arguments from the Casey bench either. So yeah, just got to clean that up a bit.
Not messing around with the officials tonight. Delorso back to Mabubi, looks to attack and drive, swings it to Martin. Martin for the 3 ball again, the corner, rims in and out, unlucky again. Rebound again by Keith Robinson, and here come Casey. Waterhouse to Williams, looks to attack, drive and dish is excellent, and Enge finishes off. Brilliant take there by Calvin Enge, but even better pass than Williams to spot him up inside. Mabubi swings it, Martin, and it's off hands, going the way of Casey here. Hits the ad boards in front of us, and Jake Martin not happy with that.
No, and at least we got a bit of protection there with the ad boards. Otherwise our equipment would be in trouble.
Yes, yeah, 100% correct there. Got the helping hand from the ad boards in front of us, says Casey. Through AJ Williams, bring the ball down. Waterhouse, Robinson, Enge lost possession. And Hume City, nearly didn't have possession there. And here comes Head. Easy, misses the layup. Robertson missed the tip in. And Hume City may have just gotten away with an easy couple of points there. So Pondak puts it up. Was met at the ring, but fouled by Calvin Enge. And gee, if he pulled that off, that would have been pandemonium in the corral. But nevertheless, couple of free throws coming here for Peter Pondak.
He's been demanding the ball too in the last few possessions, and I think he's been unhappy with not getting the ball, but he's determined, and I think he potentially could have a big night.
Well, he's looked pretty good early in this game. He's looked aggressive on the offensive end, which is good to see from Peter Pondak's perspective. Misses the first. At one stage in this competition, he was leading the average scoring for state champ men. Still in the top 4 though for the league as he makes a second. Casey hold a 1-point lead. 25 plays 24. Here is Enge. Bit of space to work with here. Robinson. Waterhouse short and right, and the rebound was taken by Pondak, and here comes Rhymes in transition, looks to take it all the way. Good finish by Joel Rhymes. He wanted the end one, didn't get it. In transition, here comes McInnes back on the floor with his 2 fouls. The Broncos bench making a ton of noise at the moment. Waterhouse, Robinson, inside to Enge. The inside pass was cut off by Mabubi, backs down, doesn't get it to fall, but Robinson got dispossessed coming off Dom Kumos. 2 on the shot clock here for the Cavaliers. They don't have much time to work with, so they've got to be smart about this. Broncos coach Matt Foster barking the instructions from the sideline. Head to inbound. Looks inside, turn and fade. They're going to get a rebound here. A miss again from Robinson. Misses a couple of those, puts it back up. Resets to McInnes. Waterhouse, head. Robinson. McInnes backs down, looks for the shot, missed it. We've got a foul. Going, no foul, it's out of play rather. And the Cavaliers bench took offence to it. Calvin Enge thought it came off Mabubi, but again, let off the Broncos. A couple of times there inside, Keith Robinson's had a chance to tip it in, put it back, and missed a couple of easy ones to have the Cavaliers.
Yeah, the Broncos have got to clean up on those offensive rebounds because, yeah, they've definitely got let off there, but, yeah, definitely got to clean them up. 10
from 29 from the field of the Cavs at the moment, so missed a couple of big opportunities to put themselves ahead, potentially give themselves a lead. Rhymes in the corner, swings it into Pondak, lost control. Creamos will pick it up, though. Swings it across, the pass was a wayward one, and Enge got a tip out. It'll stay Broncos ball with 12 on the shot clock. A bit of miscommunication on the offensive end as Matt Donlan comes back into the game for the Cavaliers. And I believe he'll replace Brenton Head. One positive is that the Cavs have been able to stem the flow without Donlan on the floor. What can I do with him on it? Mabubi looks to drive and attack, swings it to Kumos, fakes a three, drives baseline, again lost possession, gets it back. The scoop was good, couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebound this time by Waterhouse. Aggressively brings the ball up, holds it up. Enge. Here is McInnes, misses the three ball. Rebound there taken by Rhymes. Rhymes looks to attack again, lost possession. And good work there by Robinson to keep the ball in for the Cavs. And here come, in transition, stopped back the other way. Here comes Martin, down to Rhymes. Free throws coming. The pass was good from the Cavs' perspective. It just got tipped off by Mabubi in transition. The foul there on Keith Robinson of Casey. Free throws coming for Joel Rhymes.
I think that also shows why Mabubi is so important to the Broncos team. He read that pass beautifully. He really pressures the ball carrier, and I mean, he runs the point as well. He's such an important player.
Timeout called by Casey. 5 minutes 48 to go in this second term, and I mean, you're absolutely right with that. It wasn't a massive interception, but it was enough of a deflection to cause a turnover and bring the ball back down from a Hume City advantage, with Rhymes picking up the ball and bringing it down the floor. So every little stop is important from a Broncos point of view here, but it was really well done by Keith Robertson initially to stop that ball and keep it in on the side of the court. It was just a bit unfortunate they couldn't consolidate themselves on the offensive end, but nonetheless, it's still a tight one here.
It's been a low-scoring quarter, 5 points to 4 going Broncos' way compared to 21 all in the first quarter. So, I mean, both teams have missed pretty close, easy shots. I mean, Casey had a few offensive rebounds and couldn't capitalise. And I know Joel Rhymes got fouled hard there, but that was also 2-footer layup that he missed as well. Yep. So, but that could also be towards the defensive pressure as well. But
Hume City shooting 36% from the field, 9 from 25. And as you mentioned before, Casey 31% at 10 from 32. So percentages still a little bit down on what they usually are for both these sides. It is cold tonight. It's 9 degrees outside. It may say 15 degrees in here. It always does. It's 14.3 apparently, but I beg to differ. It is freezing. It may be the reason why these boys haven't warmed up just yet, as Rhymes goes to the charity stripe and makes his first one. Joel Rhymes looking for his 10th point of the evening. He does just that. Lead is 3 now, which comes out of the game. Kafritz comes back in. It's been the biggest Bronco lead tonight, and I know it sounds ironic, but it has been tight as Casey bringing the ball down the floor with a bit of urgency. Enge into Donlan, being guarded by Kafritzis. Stops and props, brings it back out to Williams, across to McInnes, inside. Good pass to Calvin Enge. A brilliant spot-up pass by Mike McInnes, and it's a 1-point game again. Killy. Kumos, Martin. Inside to Killy again. Brilliant post up. Didn't get the shot to go.
Oh.
Ball is loose on the floor. Kafritzis pounced on the ball. Swings it back to Mabubi, and the foul there. That one there on AJ Williams. Bit of head contact there on Shane Mabubi, and that's Casey's 4th foul for the quarter as Keith Robertson comes out of the game. Alex Bazzacchini comes in for his first minutes for the Cavaliers. So Martin right in front of the Broncos bench, into the post with Achilles, turns, fades, not quite there, rebound by McInnes, down the floor now. Donlan, can't let him get open, you know how he can shoot the basketball. Looks around, mid-range jumper, and that is exactly why you cannot let him get open. What a shot by Matt Donlan. Restores the Cavs lead. It's a seesawing affair here at Broadmeadows Basketball Stadium. Martin in the post, guarded by Donlan. Turns, fades, tough shot by Jake Martin. And that's a good finish.
He's also taken his headband off as well, so maybe that wasn't working for him.
Late call there on Liam Killy. That's his 3rd foul of the game, and Matt Foster just questioning that call a little bit. You'll have to be careful as well. I believe is coming in now for Peter Pondak's coming in for him actually, so he's back out of the game. Bit unfortunate for Liam Killy.
Yeah, I think Pondak was originally going to come on for Kafritzis, but had to make the change with Liam Killy on 3 fouls. He comes off instead.
So Calvin Edge at the charity strike for a couple. Misses the first. Broncos bench probably saying ball don't lie at this stage after that one. Bench 6 points, 3 from 7 from the field tonight. He misses both free throws, but Williams will get the rebound and reset this here. So the Cavs with another offensive set. Here is McInnes in the corner. Lost possession of the ball. Hume City will pick it up again.
I think that was their Cavs' 6th offensive rebound though, so Broncos would really need to work on that. I guess that's probably what Matt's going to talk to him about half-time.
Definitely one of the talking points is that they can't let them get a run on with those. Kafritzis, Martin looked for the 3 ball, didn't get it, and he's going to be fouled on the mid-range floater. And more free throws coming for Jake Martin. Maybe taking the headband off was a blessing in disguise for the big man because he's got himself 5 points, but a chance to make it 7 here. And as we speak, Casey putting Hume City in the bonus as well with the 5 fouls for the quarter. Joel Rhymes coming in for Dom Kumos as well.
Oh, short.
Yeah. So Martin consolidates the second. Lead is 2 points for Hume City. They lead 31-25. Donlan pulls up for 3 and just couldn't get to 4. Enter the rebound. Offense. No, it was an offensive foul, but it was a foul on the rebound from Enge. So I think he's got himself a couple of 3 fouls as well to his name. And on the contrary, more free throws coming for the Broncos. Calvin Enge committing that foul on the rebound, just knocked Martin in the head on the way down. And a couple of handy free throws coming for the Broncos. Makes the first. And misses the second. Rebound, Enge. Williams in a bit of a rush to bring it down. Here in the corner is McInnes for 3. Overshot it slightly. Rebound Mabubi. Gets to the double team. And it's a 5-on-4 down the floor. Martin into Kafritzis. No call. Stripped. And here comes McInnes in transition. Williams back to McInnes in the corner. Looks to drive for the floater. Off the bank is good from Mike McInnes. 3.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Broncos lead by a point. It's been a fantastic toss so far. Pondak in the post, guarded by Donlan, turns, fades, short, rebound Donlan. And it'll be a foul on Kafritzis on the rebound as well. So Kafritzis now, he's got his first foul of the evening. The Cavs, what can they come up with in this offensive set? Can they regain the lead here? Donlan, ever dangerous, been guarded by Rhymes here. Gets it into Enge. Jab step, swings it out. Oh, it's a poor pass by Calvin Enge. And again, Hume City will regain possession as Anthony Delorso comes into the game for Jake Martin. 10 points for Joel Rhymes as we speak as well. 7 for Jake Martin. Approach the 3-minute mark of this quarter. Lead is still 1. Mabubi, Delorso swings it to Mabubi, into Rhymes, fake to 3, into Pondak in the post, turns and fades. Good shot by Peter Pondak. And when he starts heading up inside the post, look out. Lead is 3. Williams steps back, then looks to drive on Mabubi, turns, fades. It's a tough shot. Bank shot there from AJ Williams. He's got himself 9 points in this game as well. Getting busy is Williams at the moment. Mabubi into Rhymes. Screen came from Pondak. Mid-range floater was a bit ambitious from Rhymes. And here come Casey again. Williams. Enge. Hands it off back to Williams. Guarded by Mabubi. Spins. Swings. In the corner. Not quite there from Bazzacchini. And Mabubi again comes down the floor with a bit of pace. Rhymes turns, fade. Look at that. Just couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebound by Kafritzis though. Lovely work into Delorso. Good finish. And an even better look from Lucas Kafritzis.
Great play.
As we approach a minute and a half in this second quarter. 36-33. McInnes has been pretty good tonight so far for the Cavs. Enge, Dolman, mid-range jumper is good. And again, that almost looked like it was behind the backboard. A little bit of a degree of difficulty there from Matt Dolman. He's got 12 points in the game. 5 from 8 from the field. Mabubi into Rhymes, gets from position on Enge, posts him up, backs him down, puts it up, couldn't get it to go. Good defense by Calvin Enge. And here come the Cavs. Dolman, good defense by Mabubi to force a poor miss. And here comes Cheyenne in transition, swings it. Kafritzis, Delorso, the pass was tough. We just hold it up and swing it across. Approaching the final minute. Kafritzis with the tough finish, couldn't get it to fall. Mabubi will just hold it up. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Mabubi holds it up, looks to attack, swings it. Delorso in the corner for 3. Off, rebound McInnes, and here come Casey Donlan. 2-on-1, looks to attack Kafritzis. All the way, as easy as you like from Matt Donlan. And the Cavs have the lead. Shot clock is off. Broncos for the last possession of the quarter. Rhymes, ISO ball against Bazzacchini rather. Rebound though, shot wasn't good. Here goes Enge for the last shot. Not quite. And after 20 minutes of play, it's the Cavaliers who snatch a 1-point lead. They lead 37-36 behind 14 points from Matt Dolman. 9 points from AJ Williams. 6 from Calvin Enge. 4 from Brendan Head, and 2 points each to Ben Waterhouse and Mike McInnes. For the Broncos, 10 for Joel Rhymes, 7 for Jake Martin, 7 also to Peter Pondak, 4 for Anthony Delorso, 3 points each for Shane Mabubi and Dom Kumos, and 2 points for William Killey. The Broncos shooting 32% from the field, 4 from 11 from beyond the arc. The Cavs 16 from 42 from the field and 3 for 16 from beyond the arc. So it's a very tight tussle in this game, and it has remnants of round 1, doesn't it, Anna?
It really does, and I've been watching the game it's been really interesting. I think Casey's a really strong transition team, and if they can put up a shot within 10 seconds of the shot clock, they're more likely to score. And I've noticed that when the Broncos have slowed them down and forced them to push through an offensive set, that's where the Broncos seem to have the advantage. I don't know, what do you think? That's probably what I've been looking at.
It's interesting you identify that, because now you come to think of it, it actually has been, when they get the ball in transition quickly out of a shot, just say from Broncos' perspective, Casey, they bring the ball down, they waste no time, they get in the basket. So when they catch Hume City out of position, absolutely right, within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock, they've got a basket, they're putting a shot up, and it's almost a better percentage shot than what it is later on. Interesting that you saw that, because it's a very, very good point to make. It's still a tight tussle though, and we're in for a monster second half. We'll take a break and be back with second half action. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Broadmeadows Basketball Stadium. 1 point game here at the main break. Casey lead Hume City 37-36. It's been a low scoring affair, but it's been an entertaining tussle back and forth that has gone. As I welcome back Hannah Jentz to the media table. And interesting, Hannah, that I saw before, it took Hume City 3.5 minutes to be back out on the floor in that break. So head coach Matt Foster wasting no time in the change rooms and getting the boys out as quickly as he possibly could.
I thought it was very quick. You know, we had our break looking at our phone, and then I looked up and all of a sudden they're back out. So good you pointed that out, because I thought that myself. I was like, oh, this is very quick. But yeah, maybe low shooting percentages from both teams around the low 30%. Or maybe you just didn't have much to say. I mean, offensive rebounds and getting back on transition D, I think, is really the key for the Broncos in beating Casey.
Keys to the game for the Cavs. We've seen Matt Donlan start to shoot well. AJ Williams getting on the offensive end. What do Casey need to do to maintain, I guess, their consistency in this game?
I think they really just got to continue to push the Broncos offensively, using their transition game and getting it, in Matt Donlan's hands. I think the quicker they are, I think the more likely that they're going to score. But I really think it's probably a pity for the Broncos that Liam Kelly got those 3 fouls, because I think they really struggle when he's on the court, especially when the Broncos are at the offensive end, because you can see he gets the seal. So yeah, I mean, he's on 3 fouls anyway, and Pete as well has been getting quite good seals as well. So I think it'll be interesting this half to see whether the Broncos start to kick it into the big guys down low, or whether they continue to do the outside shooting.
So just moments away from getting this third quarter started. Casey to begin with possession here. It's a very, very important game in the context of the season, especially for Hume City looking to jump back into the top 4. Williams into head. Here's Ensch. Guarded by Pondak. Kicks it out to Donlan. Donlan lost possession of the ball. Picks it up. 10 on the shot clock. Head. Ensch. Guarded by Kumos. Swings it to the corner. McInnes. Williams. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound by Head, though. Into Ensch again. And he's missed the easy floater. 7th offensive rebound for the Cavs, though. Mabubi. To Martin. To Rhymes. Pulls up for 3. Is short, but he'll get the rebound here anyway. Mid-range jumper. Again, no good. Rebound by AJ Williams. Straight down the floor to Donlan. Wasting no time. Casey. McInnes. Swings it across the head for the 3 ball. Does he connect? Not quite. Rebound by Kumos. A couple of missed opportunities for both sides here. Mabubi still into Pondak. He missed the layup, but Kumos followed brilliantly and put a couple on the board for Hume City and restores the Broncos lead, 38-37. Ensch. Williams for the response. Yeah, of course he does.
Very nice.
AJ Williams with another triple to his name. And it's just a seesawing affair here at the Corral. Rhymes kicks it to Kumos for 3. That's off. We're in direct line with that, but Pondak keeps it in. Looks to take the 3 ball himself. Rimmed in and out, unlucky. Rebound by Matt Donlan. Williams. Head. Here come Casey again. Sung across Donlan for the 3 ball. Not quite. Rebound by Pondak. And Joel Rhymes will just slow things up and set Hume City in their offense. Martin into Rhymes. Looks to the attack. Swings it to Pondak. Fakes. Puts it up. It's a foul on the floor. That one now on Brendan Head. And that's his 3rd foul of the game as well. So a couple of Cavs in early foul trouble. Won't say so much complete foul trouble, but 3 fouls is still getting its touchy, especially in the 3rd quarter.
It just gives them, it sticks in the back of their mind, like, oh, I've got 3 fouls, or even I've got 2 fouls, don't want to pick up one early, and it just changes their mindset to how they attack the ball.
You start to play tentative basketball after that. So So Rhymes to the inbound to Pondak with a steal. Inside to Rhymes. Good finish by Joel Rhymes.
Beautiful play.
It's a fantastic look inside by Pondak to find him. And Rhymes now has 14 points. As Head looked inside. Too heavy on the rebound. Martin stolen away by Williams. Takes it all the way. Offensive foul on AJ Williams. And Dom Kumos, goodness me, just doing it all at the moment. We see him hustle defensively, and this is what we love to see from the electric guard. Goodness me, he's very good at taking the charge.
I mean, he was completely set there. He knew exactly which way AJ Williams was going to go, and I think in the end it was probably an easy call for the official there.
A brilliant read on the drive. It stopped a certain shot, a certain basket from going through. Tie game at 40 here. Hume City with possession. Martin pulls up for three. Came off the hand of Enge then. And a bit of a hand to stop that ball. Rebound by Howie. Here comes Williams again, guarded by Mabubi. Looks to post him up, turns, fades. That was a tough shot, couldn't get to go. Howie with the rebound. Williams again, no basket there. And here is Donlan. Into Enge with the mid-range bank, no good. Rebounded by Howie though, stripped by Mabubi. Good active hands from the little man there. He finds Pondak, pulls up for three. Peter Pondak, no good. And Angus Howie come up with another rebound. And we've got a stoppage in play. A bit of residue on the floor in the key. Angus Howie's first rebound of the game, that one as well. So Casey will keep possession of the ball here, right in front of the score bench. Martin comes out of the game, Liam Kelly comes in, so we'll see how Kelly is able to adapt and play with his three fouls. Whether he adapts a little bit or whether he continues his aggressive ways. Hopefully he's able to play aggressive without giving away any fouls.
I was going to say, I think he's going to play aggressive either way, but yeah, hopefully plays aggressive enough not to commit another foul.
Casey had a bit of trouble getting that ball in, but nonetheless they do have it. AJ Williams looks to take on Mabubi, and Mabubi was fouled, got hit in the face. It's probably appealing for an offensive, but it's a block and a side ball again. Mabubi's second foul of the game. So Dolman into Williams in the corner. Screen came from Enge. Looked for the roll, didn't get it. Here is Howie again. That's a foul. Hit in the face, and that's Mabubi's third foul within the space of 30 seconds. He's got to be careful as well now too.
I thought that was probably a silly foul from him there. I mean, it's a big height difference and was probably a bit unnecessary. And yeah, that's his third personal as he goes to the bench.
Lucas Kafoutis comes back into the game for the Broncos. Angus Howie makes his first free throw. Makes a second, so it's his first couple of points of the game. Leaves two for Casey. 42 plays 40. Grimes into Killy. Good steal and good post. Nothing on offer here. Kafoutis. What is he going to do? Looks a kick to the corner. Kumos swings it back after Kafoutis. 7 on the shot clock. Turns. Fades back for three. In and out. It's going to fall for Lucas Kafoutis. A lucky drop, but they regain the lead. Hume City. A bit of luck. Here's Donlan for the response. It looked good. Not quite. Rebound by Dom Kumos. Getting in and under on the defensive end is Dominic Kumos. Another possession here for Hume City. Killy into Pondak in the post. Double team into Kumos again.
Yeah, beautiful
That's
play.
a good pass, a good fight, and a good finish by Dom Kumos. 3-point game again, Hume City. Couple of back-to-back baskets made. It's a 45-42 lead. Donlan looks for the mid-range. He'll put it up. And he'll knock it down. Lucky roll again for Matt Donlan. Is up to 16 in the game. It's just been tight from the get-go. Basket for basket. Rhymes looks inside to Killy. Got a hand to the ball in the end, and another offensive foul. That's foul number 4 on Liam Killy. An offensive foul, and he's not happy with that either. Foul trouble for the big man. So the 13th foul for the quarter, number 4 on the big man. We've just talked about him being aggressive. Unfortunately, that time, again, overzealous.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't actually see the foul, but the referee was right there on the opposite side, so I'm sure he saw something. But could be a costly foul, 4 fouls, and I thought he got a couple of good steals there, and yeah, he's just got to be really clean for the rest of the game.
Ben Waterhouse comes in for Mike McInnes for the Cavaliers as well. Williams into Donlan. He's going to look for the mid-range again. Fade away. Not quite this time. Pondak tips it away. Rhymes cradle the ball. And here come Hume City again. They lead by 1. Kefritzis. High post is Pondak into Killy. Mid-range jumper will fall kindly for the big man. And that is a positive for the night for Liam Killy. He's got himself 4 points in this game. Lead is 3. Williams wastes no time, swings it to Donlan. Guarded by Rhymes. Here is Howie. Guarded by Killy. He has to be careful. Waterhouse into Enge. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock for the Cavs. Lost possession. Foul on Kumos. A bit unlucky there, but got a hand in.
Yeah, I think that hand in just did a little push. It wasn't much.
It was a hand check, as
yeah,
the official call there definitely was.
As soon as you push your hand in there and the offensive player loses the ball, the referee is most likely going to call a hand check there.
So Kumos comes out of the game. Anthony Delorso back in for Hume City. 14 on the shot clock for the Cavs. Ben Waterhouse to inbound. He finds Howie, guarded by Killy. Looks inside to Waterhouse again. That's a good take, but unlucky on the finish. Rebound by Joel Rhymes. He's going to look to attack Waterhouse here. Into Pondak in the post. The mid-range jumper won't fall. Donlan with the rebound. And here comes Waterhouse again in transition for Casey. Fakes the shot. Williams drives baseline inside to Howie. Not quite. Rebound by Williams though. That's offensive rebound number 8 for the Cavs. And the lead is back to 1 point for Hume City. Kefritzis swings it to Killy. To Rhymes. Back into Killy. The mid-range jumper. Yes, it falls again for the big man. He's getting the luck of the iron tonight. Casey in transition, waste no time. Waterhouse into Howie. Guarded by 2. Good defense from Pondak. Into Kefritzis. He wanted the ball immediately. Looks to move this ball quickly. Rhymes for 3. Not quite. Rebound Kefritzis. No. It's a Hume City ball though with 14 on the shot clock. Jake Martin comes in. Elijah Sefalopolu comes in for his first minutes of the game. Pondak and Delorso come out. But Liam Killy getting a couple of lucky rolls, and it's a positive of the game. He's had 4 fouls, but that's good to see. Here he is again with the ball. Mid-range jumper is good again. Liam Killy starting to heat up. And the biggest Broncos lead of the night, 5 points. It's 51-46. Here's Williams, splits the middle, takes it all away. Strong take from AJ Williams. Instant reply from the Cavaliers. Kefritzis now running the point, calling the shots. Good active hands from Donlan. Possession will stay with the Broncos as Keith Robinson comes in for AJ Williams for the Cavaliers. Williams with the 14 points as well in this game. He's been fairly dangerous. So Kefritzis pops out top of the 3-point line. Looks to attack off his knees. Going the way of Casey here. Not happy, but did come off his knee. That's a fairly obvious one, that one. So Waterhouse will bring it up. Closely guarded by Kefritzis. 2.5 to go in this third quarter. It's still tight. It's a 3-point game. Here's Waterhouse inside. Good hands there from Martin, though. Head couldn't get the shot to fall. Here's Seifolopolu. Kefritzis. They've done well, Hume City, to stem the flow of baskets. Takes it in. That's a tough finish on the left hand from Kefritzis. And the lead's back to 5. 53 plays 48. Waterhouse. Robinson. Donlan, guarded by Joel Rhymes. It's been an enticing matchup. Here he is again, looks to take it all the way. What a shot by Matt Donlan with the finger roll. And with a little bit of English to finish that off as well. He's got 18. Kefritzis to Rhymes, into Martin. Fakes the shot, looks to back down, turns, fades. The shot is good. Jake Martin with a bit of a snarl as well. He loved that one again. And it's a shot for shot. Here's Robinson. 4-3 for the Cavs. Yes, he got it. Keith Robinson with the response. And the margin is back to 2. 55-53. This game is just getting even more interesting as off the hands of Ben Waterhouse. Mabubi comes into the game for Joel Rhymes. Rhymes has himself 12 points still. He's still the only player in double figures for the Broncos. So 15 on the shot clock for the Broncos. Killy sinks to the top. Mabubi faked the 3, looked to drive all the way. Tough finish by Cheyenne Mabubi. It's a good shot there again. He was fading away from the basket. Waterhouse wastes no time. Robinson doesn't either. On the baseline, good active hands there from Mabubi. He's back down. Seifolopolu, good hands though as well. Last minute in this third term. Seifolopolu now, guarded by Robinson. Killy, top of the 3. Kefritzis looked for the 3 ball. Just held it up. He's got a bit of space. He's going to do it again. Way short. Caught a bit of the net coming down, but an air ball to finish off. It's a 4-point game. Casey with possession. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. The lead hasn't exceeded 5 points for either side in this game. So, head, Waterhouse. Mid-range jump bar will fall for Ben Waterhouse. And Hume City will have the final possession of this quarter yet again. Shot clock is off. The lead is 2. Seifolopolu into Jake Martin. Out to Mabubi again. Active hands coming from Waterhouse. Drive. Looks to take it up. It was a tough shot. Mabubi kept it in. It's out of court. And again, they've missed an opportunity. Have the Broncos to finish off the quarter with a basket. The Cavaliers will have the last say. Head to inbound. You'll find Waterhouse. Here he goes. Guarded by Seifolopolu. Puts up the basket, and that will do it. 3-quarter time at Broadmeadows Basketball Stadium. The Hume City Broncos lead it by 2. It's 57-55. 12 points for Joel Rhymes. 9 for Jake Martin. 7 for Dom Kumos. 7 for Peter Pondok. 8 for Liam Killy. 5 for Lucas Kefritzis, as well as Shane Mabubi. 4 for Anthony Delorso. For the Cavs, it's 18 points for Matt Donlan and 8 from 8 of 15 shooting. Anthony or AJ Williams with the 16. After that, it's fairly stale shooting for the rest of the Cavs. Callum Edge with 6. 4 points of Ben Waterhouse. 2 for McInnes. 4 for Brendan Head and 2 for Angus Howie. So it's a low-scoring affair. A very, very tight tussle, but a very important one.
It's been a hard game to analyse, especially in that third quarter. I mean, the Broncos seem like they had a fair bit of momentum. They won the quarter by 3 points, but yet they're only up by 2 points in the game. I feel like they've had a couple lucky rolls, but I feel like that they should be at least a couple more points ahead. They've been playing well, but yeah, I mean, it's a hard game to analyse because, yeah, it's only 2 points, but I don't know.
It is one of those games. It's just very, very difficult to determine the winner because it's a shot for shot, score for score. As I said before, the lead hasn't exceeded 5 points for either side. So it's an interesting one. It's going to be a cracking final term. You can almost say that the season is on the line for Hume City here. They lose here and win. They're 2 games behind, and they have Sunbury hot on their tail, Hawthorn also on their tail as well. So this is a must-win game.
And the Broncos have got to play Wyndham and Keeler on the road home too. I think there's Wyndham away next week, and then they've got to play Wyndham again soon here. So yeah, in the scheme of things, this is a really important game.
Cutthroat games coming up for Hume City. If they can snatch a win here, be a big help as the Broncos start with possession in this final term. Mabubi, Rhymes, into Killy, Seals, puts it up, finishes lovely. Well done by Killy. He has 10 points of his own. Lead is 4. Waterhouse for the Cavs, running the point at the moment. High screen coming from Robinson. Here comes Donlan for 3. And of course he's going to knock that down. He has 21 points in the game. Lead is 1. It's almost when Hume City score. The Cavs just respond. Foul here on Angus Howie. That's his 3rd foul of the game as well. You don't want to get into foul trouble, especially in this final quarter. Martin gets the ball just in front of the Casey bench. Killy, post up, poor pass, picked off by Waterhouse. How does he go about this? Holds it up, sends it to Donlan for back-to-back threes. Yes, sir, he knocks it down. And the Cavs have the lead by 2 now. 24 points for Matt Donlan, and he's starting to heat up when it matters. Mabubi inside, swings it here. Kafut says all by himself in the corner. Couldn't respond. Rebound by Killy, though. Swings it in. Rhymes, mid-range. Oh, hits the front of the iron and missed it. He's going to get it back, though. Kafut says, swings it. Martin, corner 3 is good. Good response. Lead is restored. And again, it says back and forth here. 62 plays 61. Mouth-watering stuff. Waterhouse. Donlan. Is it back-to-back threes for the Cavs? Will they go for it again? Looks for the mid-range. Takes it all the way. He's got 26. It's a 1-point game again the other way. Mabubi. Kefritsis. Looks to drive all the way into Killy. Lost possession. And in transition, here comes Head. Puts it up. Foul coming on Mabubi. And I believe that may be Mabubi's 4th foul of the game. It is. Yep. So again, more foul trouble for Hume City. A couple of free throws at the charity stripe for Brendan Head.
But this game has lifted.
Oh, it has. Oh, it has. Just a common foul here. I think Casey were appealing for an unsportsman, but nothing of the sort as Peter Pondak and Dom Kumos come back into the game for Kafritis and Liam Killy. AJ Williams also in the game. It's poised to be a grandstand finish this game, that's for sure. No doubt about it. And who makes less mistakes? Head makes the first. He makes them both. Lead is 3 for Casey. 65-62. 8 minutes to go in this game. How do Hume City navigate their way through this? Mabubi finds Rhymes, looks to drive, fakes, turns, fades, shot is off. Pondak with a rebound, puts it back up. It's good. And Pete Pondak now got himself 9 points in this game. Here's AJ Williams, guarded by Pondak at the mismatch, swings it across the head. He looks to attack Martin on the baseline foul on Jake Martin again, and now Jake Martin has 3 fouls of his own. Foul on the floor, it's on the baseline. As Mike McInnes comes in for Keith Robinson for Casey. Side ball here for the Cavaliers. McInnes into Williams, guarded aggressively by Kumos. We'd love to see him on defense, don't we, with Dom Kumos. Swings it to Donlan again, steps back for 3. Donlan just missed it, rimmed around. And Kumos came up with a rebound. Important one, that one there as well. Mabubi found Rhymes, steps up, back for 3. Rhymes couldn't get it to go, rebound by McInnes, and a couple of missed opportunities for both sides here. Williams Starting to get a little bit loud here in the corral. Both benches getting vocal. Here's Donlan again. Williams, 8 on the shot clock. McInnes, Enge, guarded by Pondak. Tough finish, and he gets it to go. One arm by Calvin Enge. 3-point Cavs lead. Martin looks to attack Head. Gonna back him down now. Double team. Look to fade. Swings it across. Mabubi all by himself. Looks to drive and dish. Does so. Really made a middle of that. Did the Broncos. 4 on the shot clock. Martin needs to put it up. Turns. Fades. Bank. Not quite. And a violation there on the shot clock. So Casey get away with one. A big defensive play. Hume City took too long in that offensive set, and you can't give Casey too many of these possessions late in the game, that's for sure. Here is Brendan Head. Williams, 16 points. Guarding Kumos, good move. Swings it across the other side of the floor. McInnes for 3. Not quite. Mabubi, strong rebound. Wastes no time and brings the ball up the floor. Looks to attack the middle, swings it. Here is Kumos, not quite. Rebound by Matt Donlan, and dangerous to have it in his hands here. Guarded by Rhymes. Swings it to Williams. Deep 3 coming from him. And again, just misses it. Pondak with the rebound. Pondak has himself 8 rebounds tonight. Still a 3-point game. Rhymes just surveys what he has. Looks to drive all the way inside. No foul call. Pondak picked it up and put it in. Back to a point. And Pete Pondak now in double figures as well. He's nearing double-double territory. McInnes, Williams, Donlan looks for the mid-range. Good take again by Matt Donlan. Timeout called by Hume City. He has 28 points in the game. The lead is 3 points. 69 Casey, 66 Hume City. And goodness me, it's just, again, just way too hard to figure out who's going to win this game. But if Casey keep up the work on defense, they're a good shout.
Well, it's the Matt Donlan show so far in the fourth quarter. I think he's got maybe 8 points, a couple 2 threes and a shot there. So he's come out in the fourth quarter really well, and the Broncos just have to recognise that. But then again, Matt Donlan's dominated, but it's only 3 points. It's such a weird game.
That's the positive that Hume City will have to take out of it, is the fact that one guy's scoring. If they can stop Matt Donlan from scoring, then almost they've got the key to that game one. I mean, looking at how Hume City are getting their points, they're getting it from a whole array of guys. They've got 4 players, double figures. They've got Jake Martin with 12 points, Stoll Rhymes with 12 points, Pete Pondak with the 11, and Liam Kelly with 10. So they're getting a better spread of points when it matters, but you have to stop Matt Donlan when he's hot, and right now he's 12 for 20 from the field, 60% shooting. That's a fairly good percentage to have, but they do have to start stopping Matt Donlan if they want to win this game of basketball.
Definitely.
So Mabubi just walks the ball up the floor, saves himself about 10 seconds. DeLorso into the game as well. Here's Mabubi, swings it across. DeLorso for 3. Missed everything. Rebound by Brenton Head. And here come Casey. Important possession here. 5 minutes to go. Williams, guarded by Kumos. Nothing called there inside on edge. Here is Head. Swings it to the corner. McInnes. Good hands by Pondak. Kumos hit the floor. Couldn't get the ball to land though. And here comes Williams to Head. The big man for 3. He missed everything as the shot clock expired, and Hume City get an important possession back their way.
Great desperation there from Dom Kumos, and even Pete Pondak with a hand in there as well.
Those stops can win you games of basketball, that's for sure. They need to start working offensively though. Here's Mabubi into Pondak, posting up on Head, swings it across. Mabubi, DeLorso. Good defense here by Casey though. They've cut off every avenue so far. None on the shot clock. Pondak takes it all the way. Nothing called. Ball on the floor. Enge picks it up. Still loose. Here's Williams though. Down the floor. Donlan takes it all the way. And a foul on the shot. And Donlan with a couple of extra free throws. This one, I believe, on Dom Kumos. And Kumos now has his second foul. Again, offensively, Hume City's starting to break down, though, and then a couple of poor possessions. Defensively, we've said they're good, but you can't be giving Matt Donlan free throws.
No, definitely not.
And he's missed the first free throw, which is rare. And he hasn't had many. It's his first free throw for the night as well, so hasn't had very much. As we've got a bit of a pause in play as the court needs to be wiped.
So how do the Broncos win from here? They're down by 3. Matt Donlan's had a good quarter. How do they get those extra 4 points to get the lead?
Good possessions and need to start being patient on offense and not rush. Looking inside to find Pondakin and Martin, but they're being picked off by the active hands of Enge and Donlan inside as well as McInnes. They need to be smart with their offense and just move that ball. Look for the 3 ball if they can, because they haven't done too badly there. But they have to be smart on the offensive end as Donlan makes the second free throw. 29 points for him tonight. Lead is 4. It's 70-66 in favour of the Cavaliers. Mabubi brings the ball up. Kumos looking for Pondak in the post. I don't get it to him. Enge is really denying him inside. It could be a foul there, but Mabubi looks, fakes, and gets a couple of free throws to go. Lovely work there by Cheyenne Mabubi. That foul there on AJ Williams. He just got him up in the air as Joel Rhymes and Lucas Kafritis comes into the game for Dom Kumos and Anthony Delorso. Big free throws coming. Just under 4 minutes to go in this final quarter. Makes the first. As we said, the Broncos last 2 games tough run with Wyndham and Kilo up next. Kilo obviously away. Mabubi has 7 points now and the lead is only 2. It's a 1-possession ball game. 70 plays 68. Williams swings it to Donlan again. The most dangerous player on the floor at the moment. Into Enge, guarded by Martin, takes it all away. Tough finish from Calvin Enge. Hume City wastes no time to try and force the 5-on-4, but they hold it up briefly. Mabubi got it from Rhymes, looks to take it up, tough finish, rims in and out, and it's coming off Casey. Williams let it go, thinking it came off a Hume City hand, but
definitely didn't. He shouldn't have done that.
Broncos gifted with another offensive possession here. And they need a basket from it. Kafritis to inbound. Swings it to Rhymes. Here's the 3-ball coming. Does it stick? Yes, it does! Joel Rhymes with the triple. It's a 1-point game. And Rhymes himself now has 15 points. And it's game on. Over to you, Casey. Williams to Donlan. Looks to attack. Looks for the mid-range. Good defense, but even better shots from Matt Donlan, who has 31 in the game. Lead is 4. 3 minutes to go. A grandstand finish. Here's Rhymes again. Got by McInnes. Not much enough. Backs him down. Looks to go towards the ring. Misses. Pondak with the rebound. No foul called. Rebound again by Donlan. Casey with another offensive possession here. Offensive foul coming. That one in on Brenton Head. We saw it from miles away. He just grabbed onto Mabubi inside the key. Big, big call.
Bit silly, just gave the referee an opportunity to call something there, and
you can't
massive height difference, and
you can't give the refs any reason to do that, to call those fouls. You got to play smart basketball as we approach the 2.5 minute mark. 4-point game, Casey lead. Here's Kafritis. McInnes denied the back door to Rhymes, so Kafritis gets it back from Pondak. Here's Martin. Looks to drive baseline, posts up on Brendan Head goes strong, turns, fades, missed it, gets it back, puts it up, it's good from Jake Martin. 2-point game again. Jake Martin has himself 14 points as well. As we approach the 2-minute mark, Williams, Donlan pulls up for 3. Matt Donlan misses. That's a big possession. Hume City with the rebound, a chance to either tie or take the lead. Noise all over the corral from both benches. Martin for 3 and for the lead. Not quite, missed it. Rebound McInnes. Casey bringing it up. Here's Williams. Just holds it up for a brief moment. Pulled up on the 3. Here's Head. Mid-range jumper. Rims in and out. Rebound here again by Mabubi. And again another set here. Mabubi wastes no time. All the way. Fakes. Turns. Fades. Misses. Rebound McInnes. Williams with the ball. What does Williams do here? He just holds it up. Head. Here's Donlan, the most dangerous man on the floor with 31 points. Kicks it across to the corner. McInnes. Williams for 3. It's off. Martin with the rebound. 1 minute to go in this game. It's coming down to the final possession, you'd think. Here is Mabubi. He finds Joel Rhymes. How do Hume City attack this possession? All the way. Rhymes ties the game. It's 74 apiece.
Wow.
Rhymes with 16. 40 seconds to go. We are locked at 74. Head. Back to Enge. Here is Williams. How does he go about this? Looks to kick it out. Head. Swings it to Donlan again. Looks to drive. Misses. Here's McInnes for 3. Misses it. Rebound Enge. He got the ball back. Looks to put it out of courts. Hume City ball with 19. And they'll have the final possession of the game. Broncos ball. They'll have the final possession of the game. Timeout called by Matt Foster. Oh my goodness me. It's coming down to the final possession.
It'll be interesting to see if they advance the ball because then they only get 14 seconds on the shot clock with 19 seconds to go, or whether they take it from the baseline.
What do you think they'll do?
I don't know. I feel like I'd be confident enough for Shaz to take it from the baseline and actually have 24 seconds to go. But on the other hand, you don't want to also take it from the baseline and have the opportunity that Casey can push up. So, wow. I mean, I'm not really surprised, actually, that this has come right down to the wire.
This is a ridiculously good game of basketball. And just like round 1, this game has lived up to the hype and potential. We've just had a chance of a slight breather before we do this again. Oh, mate, I cannot explain to you how tense it is getting in this stadium at the moment.
You can definitely feel it. But yeah, big possession in terms of not just this game, but in terms of this season as well.
Yeah. The fate of the Broncos season almost hangs on this shot.
And they're going from the baseline. So they'll get a full 24-second shot clock, which...
So obviously Hume City, so Casey here going to play some sort of press. Here we go, final possession of the quarter. Shane Mabubi to bring it up. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds. Rhymes, Martin, Kafritsis, 9 seconds. Here's Mabubi, takes it all the way, puts it up, misses. Pondak with the putback, not quite. Rhymes puts it in. Joel Rhymes puts it in and puts him ahead with 6/10 of a second to go. Timeout, Casey. Timeout, Casey. The lead is 2 points. I don't believe it. 6/10 of a second to go. Timeout, Cavaliers. Oh my.
I don't think that went according to plan, though. But it went in.
Oh my goodness. Hume City have potentially kept their season alive.
My goodness.
I don't believe it. I don't believe what I've just witnessed here. It was a bit of a mess But the offensive rebounds proved very, very vital in that possession. 2 offensive rebounds, both from Rhymes and Pondak.
It was very messy. But sometimes it's just as long as the ball goes in the hoop. But after that, fantastic shot from Joel Rhymes. There's still 0.6 seconds to go, and
anything can happen here.
A man called Matt Donlan has been dominating this game, especially in this final quarter. And
there is still time to put up a shot here, so Hume City have to be very, very, very careful. Ball was being advanced to the front court as well. So, Casey, over to you. Still in the huddle, working out how they're going to go about this final possession. 0.6 of a second to go in this quarter. Mike McInnes to inbound the ball. Can Casey cause an upset, or Hume City go through with a win? We've got a bit of a stoppage in play. Timeout. Hume City, Matt Foster elects to use one. So another minute going off the clock here. Interesting. Just adds to the ascendancy of this last 0.6 of a second.
well, maybe he didn't like the lineup that Casey threw out, or maybe it's a bit of a ploy just before Casey gets the ball. Makes him continue to think about it more. So it's like kind of like a free throw. The more you think about it, the more likely that you're probably going to miss. So
yeah.
Bit of a ploy there. I think we see that all the time in the NBA. Just before opposition team throws in the ball, there's another timeout. But so important, and pretty quick timeout too, as Hume City are pretty much ready to go.
It's almost mind games now at this point.
I think that was a bit of a mind game one.
It's just lived up to the hype of round one. With 0.6 of a second left, Hume City leads 76-74. So here we go. Martin's come out of the game, interestingly enough. So there was maybe a potential sub there. 0.6. Casey with the ball. McInnes to inbound. Do they go for a three-ball? They look to take it in all the way, and it's over!
Wow.
Hume City come over the win, 76-74. What a win! They keep their season alive.
Wow.
Hume City with the win. Goodness gracious me. That is a way to do it. Heart in your mouth stuff, Hannah.
I'm shaking.
It's a massive. So was I. So was I. Honestly, was. That is a fantastic win. They even the regular season series between these two sides at 1-1. But both these games have been decided by just a total of 3 points. 1 point away, Casey. 2 points here. Goodness me, the way to do it. Hume City move to 8-5. Casey, the exact same, and with percentage, Hume City will leapfrog the Cavaliers here as well. So into the four they go for another week.
Huge win. Huge win. I mean, I'm not sure what happens with the head-to-head if it does come to that, but can't think about that right now. Just they got the win, and that was that was fantastic in the end.
We just catch our breaths and calm down slightly as we look at the scorers for both sides. Obviously, it was a really, really big night for Matt Donlan. 31 points, 13 off 22 from the field. 16 also for AJ Williams. 10 points for Calvin Enge. 6 for Brendan Head. That's where it almost stopped for the Cavaliers because there was scoring dried up after that. For Hume City, they were able to get multiple double-digit scorers. 18 for Joel Rhymes, 14 for Jake Martin, 11 for Peter Pondak, and 10 for Liam Keeley. Peter Pondak just missed out on a double-double as well. He had 9 rebounds to go with his 11 points. Mabubi had 9 rebounds to go with his 7 points as well. Double-double for Jake Martin, 14 and 10, but my God, what a win that was.
My goodness. It was very messy in the end, but Broncos got there with that follow-up from Joel Rhymes. And I couldn't even believe there was 0.6 seconds to go. I was like, oh my God, this game is still going. But such an important win in terms of the ladder positions. And I think Hawthorn are just behind as well and on the ladder. And they won tonight as well. So that makes it an even more important win.
Yep.
And obviously Casey are a great side. Matt Donlan, 30 points, especially in that last quarter. And I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter how you get it done, as long as you get it done, and the Broncos
and he'll continue to score, Matt Donlan. He's in the top 3 for a reason in the league.
Yeah.
The way he goes about his game is fantastic, and his agility and his shot combined is ridiculously good. It's very, very lovely to watch. I guess from an opposition perspective, you see why he's such a prolific scorer on the offensive end, and the way he mixes his agility with his height and his speed. It's just a pleasure to watch him play. It's unfortunate that they couldn't get the win from a Cavalier perspective, but Hume City, a vital win, back in the 4. And for the time being, they'll stay in there in the finals race. Wyndham next week, that's an even bigger task, as that will potentially be a top 4 as well, unless they lost tonight, which I'm not sure about. But goodness me, it's been a night of hoops, that's for sure, with the Youth League men getting it done by 5 earlier on. And now 2-0 sweep with the men getting the job done by 2 points. Hannah, as always, thank you very much for joining me on the call. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Heartstopper, but good to come away with 2 wins for the night. But yeah, been a pleasure, and look forward to, I think we got Wyndham away, and then I think the following week we're at home. Can't quite remember off the top of my head, but we're going to have a week off and hopefully get some away wins.
Well, thank you again for joining us on the stream, wherever you have been able to watch. That's it from us here at Broadmeadows Basketball Stadium. Thanks for your company. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and stay safe.